Welcome to the Yokuchi aquascaping channel. Today's episode will be different because today I would like to present you our new gencalculator for calculating the doses of our fertilizers. So this is how our gencalculator looks like. You will find two links here. The first will refer you to our blog article about our innovative fertilization method, Gen Growth with Excellent Nutrition, while the second link will take you to our YouTube video where I discuss this article in a video. Now, using the example of 100-liter aquarium, I will show you how to use our calculator. So we choose the fertilizer we want to calculate here. So in our case, we will choose Gen X and enter the tank capacity of 100 liters. We can also convert to the gallons, but I will use the liters here and enter 2 clicks because the recommended dose is 1 click per 50 liter for the basic version aquarium. The basic version is when we have few plants, low lighting, no CO2, so we can say a low-tech tank. We will use 2 clicks per 50 liters for the advanced version, so for nature style tank, where we have moderate amount of fish, a lot of plants, and use CO2, and 3 clicks per 50 liters for the expert version. This is a typical high-tech tank where we have few fish and lot of plants, strong light, and CO2. So we add 2 clicks of our Gen X to 100-liter aquarium. We dose it 2 clicks and drops, or in the case of dosing pumps, we can set a milliliter. I will calculate it here using the example of clicks. When we have everything filled in, we press the calculate button. On this graph we can see the concentrations of various elements in the graph form and then in the form of mathematical tables. Here we see the daily dose and weekly dose for 100-liter aquarium using clicks, and here we have individual macro elements composition, then micro elements and ratios of nitrogen to potassium, calcium to magnesium, and Rietveld ratio. Then we have history. We can clear it, we can export it in various formats, or you can print it. This was an example of how to calculate doses for one fertilizer. And now I will add the second one. For example, nitrogen, I will add Gen N, and we will enter here in 1 click, then calculate button again, and as you can see, the results on the graph have changed because it is scalable and the data changes automatically. Here you can see the name of the fertilizer daily, weekly clicks for 100-liter aquarium. Then we see the new compositions of macro elements, micro elements. As you can see, the ratios are disturbed. So for example, we can also change from a large bottle to Gen Nano N and add 1 drop instead of 1 click. We press calculate again, and now we have new daily and weekly doses. As you can see, the calculator calculated here clicks, and here we have drops for capacity of 100 liter. Here we have corrected macro and micro elements, and as we can see, the ratios of nitrogen to potassium, they have already improved. Here we have the full history, which we can export or print it or clear it. We also have an options called presets. As I told you at the beginning, if we have a preset for a basic aquarium with a capacity of 100 liter, press calculate. Our calculator will automatically calculate what we should dose. For example, the calculator suggests us the dosage of Gen X. It will be 2 clicks a day, 14 clicks a week, and again we have macro, micro elements, and here we have a new history being built. We choose advanced, click calculate, and the dose has changed. Now we have 4 clicks for a day, 28 for a week, for 100-liter aquarium, and here we have again the corrected macro and micro elements and ratios. And the last type of preset is expert. Press calculate, and now you see again the new doses. So this time we have 6 clicks a day and 42 clicks a week for capacity of 100 liter. We have here the concentrations of macro elements, micro elements, ratios, and history results. That's all for this short film. Remember to subscribe and see you in the next video. Bye bye.